Hello, everybody. Welcome to workshop number 325. You may tell that I'm alive on location, and that's my bed. I don't have a microphone ready or anything because I didn't know I was hosting tonight. So with that being said, welcome to the workshop. If anyone hasn't seen the workshop, what it is I contacted different comedians all over the world and give them a random topic for them to do 3 to 5 minutes on, and then we have an open discussion. We give feedback and suggestions, tags, really anything to help improve the joke. Um, it's also a some people say it's a comedy safe space. I used to say that too, but now I want to call this an open forum. And by that I mean, hey Joe, I see you. I'll just join you right away. I'm just wicked. It's an open forum, so by that I mean it's a place where we're trying to an outlet to be creative and be artistic. And sometimes we might taste things that are edgy or controversial or taboo or whatever offensive to others. And we're not trying to be. We're just trying to figure out what jokes can work out. And sometimes you might get upset. So try to keep an open mind and understand that comedy is an art form like anything else. And some people may not agree or agree with what we do. So that being said, this is pretty much a place where an idea becomes a joke, becomes a bit, becomes a set, becomes a chunk, becomes a special. I love saying that. So with that being said, let's introduce our panel. We have Will Thomas. Thank you, Will, for joining in. We have Brad Tetlow. I hope I said your last name right, Brad.
Yep.
And we have Joe Gomez. Thank you, Joe. I apologize, everybody. We normally start at 8 o'clock. We had some technical issues. Our host didn't know he was on today, so that's why I'm totally unprepared and in my bed. But we're going to do a workshop, and we're here. James, thank you for joining. Sorry again, guys. It has been a little half an hour later, but we are here. We did not cancel. We're here. And I'm not going to perform. I'm just going to be giving feedback because, like I said, I have nothing ready. I did not know I was hosting. So with that being said, we'll have the lineup will be Will, Brad, James, and Joe. So give me a second. You might have to help me out here, Will. Hey, no, wait, I got it. I can do this. I got a phone right here. It's fine. So your topic was, don't tell me. It was, I'm a professional. Where was it? Fuck off loading time. I hate my internet. If this disconnects, I'll be very upset. I can't control. I can't control that. Okay. So wicked. Will, your topic was carbonite.
Yeah.
I gave it to you, but I didn't know what that is myself. So I'm excited to hear about it. I just know words. I know words, but I don't know what they mean. It's a weird thing I have.
Oh man.
So whenever you're ready.
All right.
Give me the timer set up, and I'll okay. When you're ready, go.
Let's just hit it. Hey everybody. I'm Will. Nice to meet everyone. Let's get into this. Carbonite. This is probably the best word I've gotten on this workshop in the 4 times I've done it. Because I'm probably the only person qualified to talk about carbonite. Because I'm a geologist. And I was like, oh my God, this is a topic that I know. So number one, carbonite, as most of you know it, is the stuff they put Han Solo in. And they were transporting him Star Wars. I don't even know like the exact. I don't remember the movie. I just know that carbonite, the second form of it, is also known as dynamite. So I was very happy the stormtroopers never hit him in carbonite because that'd have been the end of Star Wars. That'd have been it. We'd have been done. There would have been no 7, 8, and 9. I would have loved that. I'd have been like, great. I don't have to worry about any more movies. He's dead. This is great. So like I said, carbonite is also known as dynamite, which is hilarious to me because, see, like I said, I'm totally not ready because I was like, oh no, I gotta say things. It's also known as dynamite, but I can never seem to get this carbonite to blow up my Bitcoin mining. Like I don't get any money from it. I've been trying to do Bitcoin for the last 2-3 weeks, and it's been just trash. I also like how we get really excited about Bitcoin when it reaches 10 cents. I've never been excited for 10 cents in my life until last week. Like, I didn't think I could be so excited for 10. Like that 10 cents back then was buying a pack of Now and Laters for me. And now people are like, yeah, I'm buying yachts. And I'm like, when did yachts cost 10 cents? Like, please explain this. I don't understand Bitcoin. This is ridiculous. But to go on with carbonite, there's a third form of carbonite, ironically. The third form of carbonite is what happens when you have coal in the ground and lava or magma comes and intrudes it and burns it, basically. I can't think of something more American than taking something that you need and just stealing it away. That's pure American values right there. Just coming in, just sliding in and pulling out what you actually need and leaving you with the rest. That's pure American right there. Absolutely. Gosh. Let me see. Ironically, carbonite is also known as a cloud-based storage. I was going to write a Bitcoin bit about that, but time. But I put it all together. I was like, oh, you know what? So you're telling me that I can use carbonite to blow up the banks, then use carbonite to mine for more Bitcoin, then store my Bitcoin using carbonite? That's dynamite right there. That's dynamite. Is there anything else? And I'm going to go, one more thing is, speaking of geology, I hate that I'm a geologist because no one ever asks me how I'm doing. Whenever someone comes to me with a question, they're like, hey, check out this rock. And that's a dangerous thing to do in the street. No one should walk up to me and say, yo, look at this rock. You want to tell me what it is? Like, please don't. Are you a cop? Please tell me if you're a cop. This is entrapment. I can't just identify rocks for you, but you can probably tell that. And that's my time. I'm good.
Oh, good stuff. Bear with me. I'm producing and hosting here, so I got to do the solo layout and timing. Very funny. I didn't know you were a geologist, so it worked out.
It worked out.
It worked out. I wrote a couple of things, believe it or not, in my state of mind. Okay, so carbonite, was that the only real thing in Star Wars? You know what I mean? Like the Force, not real. The midichlorian count, but carbonite's a legit. It's like a legit thing. So I think that's really funny. Also, like I don't know if it's much of a joke, but just more of a commentary. Like, was carbonite like the Star Wars version of cryogenic freezing?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
And then you're talking about like the most American things by stripping it down and just basically using what you can out of it and leaving the. I was thinking like if you can sell the rest, like people like for example like. This is a bad example, but I can't think of anything. I watched Lost South Park today, so all the weed they couldn't sell, they made into hamburgers. And so, is there an equivalent of that to the carbonite? I know it's a worse example, but that's what I was trying to.
That's a good idea.
And then I just thought, like, I didn't say anything, but like I feel like there could be some misdirect wordplay, like carbs. Like heavy in the carbs, and then I love your and like when you said that the rock joke, fuck, I was just like, there's a premise there. Like I don't know, like, not just like it could be anything, like a sketch or a bit, but just a bunch of the misdirection of a bunch of geologists talking about rocks in front of like the police. You know what I mean? Like there's so much there.
There's like a convention in Baltimore, and geologists are just like, oh, okay, now we got to go to like walk around the streets and deal with like, oh, this is what the rocks we got to look at.
Yeah,
like geologists like the worst area of like I don't know the U.S. whatever. It's like low income housing, a bunch of crap people. Like they have like rocks and like, whoa, no, not those kind of rocks. They're just I guess it's the obvious joke, but it's fucking funny. There's just so much there. But that's all I have for feedback. Anybody else, please?
Yeah, like I just wanted to say, man, you were on fire. That was really good. And going like to what Scott was saying about the rock joke, I feel like at the very end, like when you're just about to like leave that joke, you should be like, "Oh yeah," and that's fucking crack. But other than that, like, man, that was solid.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Your energy is perfect. You got it going on. You got a lot of confidence, and the energy's all there. So keep it up, man.
Thank you.
I sound like a serial killer, and I'm trying to get more towards like happy dude talking about carbonite versus like just drowned his fucking kids in the river or something vibe. I read my jokes, so I'm just like, I'll just read it, and it just sounds so morbid when I do it.
It's all right.
Not a bad thing. A great set. That was very funny. I think it'd be funny if you were like introduced like geology to the hood, like you were with the crack, but like no, this is like a low income rock. Like this is
Right, just
Like-
go through 'em.
like, or like somebody can come up to you like, hey, what's this rock? And you're like, that's a chunk of concrete, like Portland
like that.
concrete mix, like
Yeah.
broke ass motherfucker.
Exactly. It's like this ain't that's shining. No, dude, you put your keys in concrete. What are you doing? I like that. I like that.
So, you had a great set. Everything was really funny, and I just thought that there could be more to expand on that. So take it, and run with it.
Okay, I appreciate that. I definitely will.
Oh
Definitely.
man, there's like a I'm a nerd for that, but there's like a Shawshank joke there too, because like you know how alabaster they're using for chess pieces, like
Bastard. I just thought about a whole Egypt joke now with it. This is great.
I love it. Good stuff, great stuff.
Oh man, thank you all.
Yeah, for
Appreciate it.
sure. So I just got a message from your scheduled host. He can't make it, so you're stuck with me.
Is Bilal, was he scheduled to host this?
He was, but he
Bilal
forgot
was,
how
yeah.
time works. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we go from carbonite and geology of the rocks, and Brad's next top. Hang on, I need to type it in. This is Brad's topic. It's totally, I don't know what it is with my brain. Brad.
There's a theme. There's a theme.
There is a theme. So whenever you're ready, Brad, let me know and we'll put the timer on.
Sounds good. So you go ahead and hit the timer. So my
Okay.
name is Brad. My topic was the rock, and I know you could interpret this any way you want. So I chose to interpret this as the rock as a Newfoundland, Canada. It's often referred to as the rock. So I'm going to use some content that I have specific to the region. So here's how it goes. So it's like talking about the rock, Newfoundland, and one of the funniest things I think about Newfoundland is their license plates. So let me just say, like in their license plate, they have 2 indentations, one in each bottom corner. And I'm used to just covering my sticker up because, I'm from Ontario. That's just how I was taught to do it. And in Newfoundland, they put them on each side. And then sometimes if they're feeling really ambitious, you'll see some like right up the middle, across the top. I've seen as many as 8 stickers on a single license plate, but I've seen it more than once. Another thing I thought was funny too is the past while ago, Newfoundland had a problem with their license plates. The paint was defective, and the paint would kind of flake off. And so I wondered to myself, those cars, it's not defective paint. They made themselves down to a bad end of the town, ended up in the wrong parking lot. One thing led to another, and they got some like auto herpes plates or something. And then, so another thing I was going to say, there's a local business called Triple E Auto. You can't trust these auto places. The special Triple E Auto has only got 2 E's in the name, and it's Triple E. Like, what are they trying to hide from you here? Newfoundland, everywhere is scenic. Everywhere is an island, so there's a lot of coastal areas, and everywhere you go is really nice. Except for the Trans-Canada Highway. That has got more garbage than Robin Hood Bay. And Robin Hood Bay, just so you know, is a local dump. And yes. And so, yeah, that's my time. That's all I had on that.
All right.
Alrighty.
Good job. Trying to think of a Newfie joke, but I can't. It's something to do with the time. Anyways, it was a good set. I've never been to Newfoundland, so I want to be clever, but I don't want to be ignorant, so I won't say anything. Okay, so when you said they put stickers on the plates, but did they put stickers on the plates just to keep them on, like the plates on?
That's
like,
funny. Actually, that's good.
That's the way I think of it. It's like, are they really proud of their stickers, or they just too cheap to buy like proper tools to get their plates attached?
Right.
I think you made an STI reference, or like a herpes reference,
Right.
and all I put down was I don't know. I feel like you'll play on words about how DMV sounds like an STI,
Right.
something like that. You know what I mean? You said EE. I don't know if you're making like an AA thing, but I put down trying to think of like words I could use to incorporate with the E. So Alcoholics Anonymous. What would the EEE for Newfoundland be? And I put Education Anonymous. I don't know. I was just trying to think of some stereotypical things. I'm not trying to like shoot on people.
Yeah.
Because I'd be the worst person to do that. And your Robin Hood Bay thing, I feel like you should go into that. Like, why is it called? Like, there's jokes, just the name of the dump.
Right.
Like, steal from the rich, and like you steal trash from the rich and give it to yourself. Like, I don't know. There's just something really, really clever and interesting there. We call it dump Robin Hood Bay. But yeah, funny stuff.
Yeah. Thank you.
For sure.
So yeah, kind of piggybacking off of what Scott said. The triple E joke. You were saying you can't trust Triple E, and I'm like, is that because you know Triple E is the worst? Because Triple A, Triple B, Triple C,
Oh, I
Triple
see.
D. So I was just like, I wanted to trickle down to come
Right.
down with that because I was like,
Oh,
that
shit, that's
seems
good.
like. So
Mhm.
that's totally just like something I was thinking about. Again, yeah, Robin Hood Bay. I was kind of sitting there. I'm like, is there a Maid Marian Bay? Like, how many other bays are there? I just want to know, like, where did you guys come up with this name? And then want to know what else is influencing it.
Right.
So, but other than that, no, I like that. I like the whole sticker thing. I like the fact that that's crazy with 8 stickers in a row. And I'm like,
Oh
what
my
are you-
God, it's insane.
Are you playing tic-tac-toe? What are we doing here? Like, how does this work?
Right. And another actually thing that I had added to that in the past was talking about like license plate bingo. So it would kind of give an explanation as to why, but I don't
Yeah.
really know how to make that work. Like I'm thinking like yellow 92, right? The color and the year,
Mhm.
but I don't know.
That's a good idea though.
That's funny. There's something there.
Cool.
Everybody
Thank you.
else?
Are we doing our given bits and then our own bits, or are we just doing
Yep.
the?
We're
Okay.
doing your given bits, and then after everybody else is done their given, we'll do their own.
Okay. So we're doing
Yeah.
2 rounds. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Do you have anything to add for Brad's set?
Brad, I like the concept. I kind of got lost in the Newfoundland, just kind of like listening about Newfoundland. So I apologize. It was just kind of like, oh, really? This is very interesting. Cool. Oh, but I like the faulty paint that you were talking about. I think that there's some legs there that you could just keep diving in. And the stickers thing kind of like reminded me of like middle school. Like,
Oh man, that's good.
yeah, collecting those stickers. How many you got? You want to trade? I'm still a sticker head to this day, so I'm thinking about moving to Newfoundland.
That's awesome.
I'm kind of lost. Are you talking about the insurance stickers, or are you talking about actual Newfoundland stickers?
No, it's the sticker that goes on the license plate to register your vehicle every year.
It's like the
Okay,
tag.
I don't think we have that in BC, so that's why it's like
Oh, okay.
lost on me a little bit.
You don't
Right.
have BC doesn't have a tag like that you change out every year on your plate.
Lawless.
It just says a month. It's just March, or mine's like March 25th, and you just put the insurance stick. It's just a date, and then you leave it on.
Oh, I
Yeah, that's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
that you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
When I lived in Berlin, though, they did have one, and when you take the plates off, they like take a screwdriver to it and fuck it up because they don't want you using the plates illegally. But it's sort of
sounds
like
very
that idea,
German.
I guess.
That sounds very German. Like
I tried to get to keep it, and the lady was like, "Nein, du kannst nicht have this." And I was
That's
like,
funny.
"Come on, lady, I'm going back to Canada. I just want
I
to
need my stickers.
Yeah,
American does stickers. German's like, no. Get it.
To play off the stickers, like the stickers that smell like the scratch and sniff.
Oh man,
I was
nice.
gonna say, would it be funny if people in Newfoundland, they're not bumper shining, they're just trying to smell
Right.
bumper stickers.
Oh man,
If you could smell this, you're too close.
it's
gold. Right there.
That's great. Or the glow in the dark. Like, there's a lot you can do. You can just do like a lot of sticker material in tiny ways, like the glow in the dark stickers,
Yeah.
or like I don't know. Do they have like warning stickers? Like, you know how like you would know people are special by the stickers they put on.
Oh, and then you gotta have do they have gold stars? They have,
Yeah.
purple moons.
And funny, actually hearing you say about the warning light, maybe there'd be a warning light on the plate. Like when you put too many stickers on it, a warning light comes on.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just love the idea of like the stickers are holding out the license plate.
oh, man, yeah. I don't understand. I
That's
like
the adhesive to use.
one of the stuff that I do like see me using in that is kind of saying, because like on the second year they're only probably assuming that they're using the 2 bottom corners, but the third year they're sticking that somewhere else on that plate, right? So Like that's a conscious effort. And then the 4th year is the same thing, and the 5th year, like this goes on for another 5 or 6 years.
Are they using stickers on their tires too, so they don't deflate?
Right. Oh man, that's where they keep the backups right there.
There's
on the
just
plate.
so much. I
Yeah.
just think they have this whole like sticker policy of Newfoundland. Like that's like they don't use staples. They don't like that's what they use. It's just stickers on everything, not tacks, not staples,
Oh,
not
man.
like just a building. Like there's no when they make houses, they don't use nails. They use stickers.
Yeah.
There's
There is
so
lots
much
there.
Oh, it's so funny. It's great. Good stuff, guys. Great feedback. Okay, so sorry, James. Were you Jay Harvey when I was messaging you?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Just making sure I
used-
didn't want to like get the wrong person.
Yeah, when I started doing stand up in Vancouver, they needed like a headshot, and I didn't have one, and I kind of looked like Neil Brennan, so I used Neil Brennan fucking headshots for the posters because I had that like weird Scottish big eye thing going on. So my friends made a running joke of it, and I've been James Brennan ever since.
Nice.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong looking like somebody else as long as they're attractive. That's the thing. If you look like Michael Cera, that's a different.
I also look like Steve Buscemi when he was young, which is a bit concerning. So it's Steve Buscemi, Neil Brennan. We look exactly like, and there's someone else, I forget who it is, but it's just like I look like none of the good celebrities, which concerns me a little bit.
I get that. I have a lot of doppelgangers, but it's weird. I got like the guy in Cash Cab. There's a Skittles commercial. There's a porn star, and I'm not like saying that. Like just the facial features. There's something about my face that just is distinguishing. Not in a complimentary way. So let's get this ready. So your topic, I want to get you set up here on Spotlight. By the way, I didn't say this yet, guys, because no one got their time yet. When you're at 4, I'll just do this. Just you're not gonna like get like muted or anything. I'm just letting you know where you're at. So if you go a little over, it's totally fine. So your topic, James, is I can't even say it. Philanthropy.
Philanthropy, yeah.
Whenever you're ready, let me know and I'll put the timer on.
Cool. And I've got it written down, so I'm just going to read it off.
Dude,
like
that's me all the time.
Ted Bundy reading a love letter over here.
It's all good.
So I actually didn't know how to approach this topic, so I just looked up the world's most philanthropic people, and I got the results. 2015, the number one person, Warren Buffett. He gave away $36 billion with a B, and you know who he gave it to? Bill Gates. And that's a bit like Paris Hilton giving Easy herpes, isn't it? Some other good deeds on the list. We got $350 million spent on ocean and river conservation from the Walton family. We've got $40 million spent on affordable housing in the Bay Area, Mark Zuckerberg. And then we've got $5 million spent on prescription drugs for women who are at risk of sexual violence. And that was from Bill Cosby. Yeah, I'm a bad person. I actually started dabbling in some philanthropy myself. So I have a bachelor's degree in business, and I finally wanted to do something good with it. So I started a program where I would go to First Nation reserves and teach the kids about financial literacy, stocks, bonds, ETFs, that sort of stuff. It was right up my alley because I love learning and I love giving lessons. The way it worked was we'd pick a community project, we'd raise the money, and then we'd invest it. So the community goal in this particular case was a new water filtration system. And the goal was to raise $25,000 and invest it until it hit $50,000, which is how much the filtration system costs. So raise, invest, and then bam, new water filtration system. So we raised $25,000. I took that money and then I just left and I never returned. And that's okay, because the real lesson all along was you still can't trust white people. And now they have to continue importing their water from Flint, Michigan. And I like to think of the silver lining there. Now there's a good chance the Native American community is going to get a superhero out of all of this. So, and yeah, that was my 3 bits.
It's no, that was a good job. Did I close it? No. Okay, sorry. I have a laptop, so I'm always paranoid about closing things down. Great set. That was a fucking tougher topic. I know that. I can tell that because it was 3 syllables. or 4
Yeah.
actually. So it's like, that's how I go by philanthrope. Oh yeah, it's like because you guys got like what fucking carbon night. That's 3, and then that's all I had to count it that way. Otherwise, I can't do it. So I love your idea. So like you said, Bill Gates I don't know the name of the person, but gave money to Bill Gates. All I could think of was like a world vision for rich people.
Yeah.
Like just like this is Bill Gates. And like just like do the amazing grace, like you know what I mean, like just the most ironic funding for charities, but like for people who actually don't need it.
Yeah. Well, Warren Buffett's is the richest person, and he gave 36 billion to the second richest person. So it's like that's the dumbest fucking thing in the world. That's not how charity works.
Well, then you said don't trust white people, and I feel like that'd be the best foundation ever. Like a name of a charity, don't trust white people.
Yeah.
Like if you give money to it or you don't give money to it. Like I want to see a Kickstarter for don't trust white people.
The thing is, it would end up getting run by a white person, and that would be like the big, okay, yeah, don't trust white people, and then pocket the money.
Or DTWP, just make it a little like an acronym so people don't know. And then there's no joke there, but like I'm a fucking nerd. So you said I was saying like isn't like Batman a philanthropist as well as Lex Luthor, like 2 opposite sides of the spectrum. So you can be a philanthropist or a villain or a hero. It's your choice. Unfortunately, I don't have too much to add because like, I couldn't think of much. It's a tough fucking topic, but good stuff, man.
Thanks, man.
I had a couple. Oh, sorry, man. I didn't mean to cut in front of anybody.
No, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm just like writing stuff down. But there was a few things that I thought would be really funny. In there, you're talking about, I don't know exactly where, but you're talking about teaching them, and then you said something. But I thought it'd be really cool to like throw in something like bad there. Like you're teaching them about like crack and heroin. And then you went on to say, and it's good for me because, and then you could say like, I sell crack and heroin.
Yeah. If you want to go down that route, that'd be, you can make a funny bit of that there. Yeah.
Yeah, but you could trade like that word crack and heroin for whatever makes sense. And then the other thing I was thinking when you were talking about the water, importing the water from Flint, Michigan, then you could say, and now they have cleaner water.
Yeah, that could be it too.
So anyway, yeah, those are the 2 things I wrote down that I thought would be cool.
Yeah, that's actually a funny concept of them importing water from Flint, Michigan, and it being better than the water that they actually have.
Or, sorry, worse, probably. Like maybe the stuff they got. I don't know.
No, because it would be if it's better. If it's better, it's so bad that their water is absolute like rubbish shit. So that makes sense. Yeah.
Brain work. Okay. So that what you just said, you and Scott were just brainstorming about the DTWP, just making that philanthropy organization. That was a callback right there. Because if you set that up somewhere earlier, like how stupid it is that you make an organization, DTWP, like don't trust white people, and then you went on this whole thing about going to the First Nations and setting it up, and then they're like, you got the 25,000, and you just left, and they just donated to DTWP. Wow! I was like, that's gold right there.
It's catchy too, DTWP.
That's all I had. But that was fun. And also, your deadpan is great because you know what? It allows you to say the most horrible things and without laughing. You know, that'll get the crowd to laugh. Some people feel awkward, but you're just like, I'm just going to keep going. Just going
I know I've had issues with that before where I told that, not that, I think it was that joke. And it was like a bunch of like women. It was like a women's thing. And there was a bunch of people who were in like their 30s or 40s. And they're like, who would you tell that joke to? And I was like, anyone who thinks it's funny. I mean, I guess we all don't have people don't have similar senses of humor, but I thought it was pretty funny. But there was definitely a group of people who were like mortified that I made a joke about that. Yeah. Someone told me you can't punch down in comedy, and I was like, I don't know about that. I like punching down, punching all directions. Yeah,
you can punch down to this precise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joe, do you have anything to add?
No, I think you guys covered it all. Plus, I was going over most of my notes, and I was being a bad comrade.
It's all good.
I mean, plus philanthropy. I don't know. I'm on the receiving end of philanthropy my whole life. nothing I could relate to it. No, I did like your Easy E reference though. I thought that was really funny. I thought that whole concept was just was really good. So,
yeah, it gets difficult as you get like I know young. Okay, my girlfriend thought Wu-Tang Clan was white, so like young people are
The disrespect.
I'm sorry, I had to tell them.
Oh man.
So like some younger people don't get like won't know who Easy E was. So I'm glad that you all got that reference.
Was it Easy in NWA?
Yeah, he died of AIDS, and that's why the joke was like, yeah.
Just making sure I was like, how white am I? I know some things.
Yeah,
I know some things.
Eric Wright.
I like Noir. That's what their name is, right? Noir.
yes.
James,
LA Noir.
I just like to add one thing, man. Is if you ever tell a joke like that, just look over your shoulders, see if your girlfriend or your significant other's there. You look on the stage, like just be like, "Oh man," and then just keep going.
That's great. I want to add one thing that you just thought of. The talk. I'm still stuck on the World Vision for Rich People. I just thought it would be funny if you can sponsor a rich person and they'll write you letters once a month.
Oh man.
and tell you how all the financial responsibility is a burden to them. Do you know how much it costs me to look after $50 million? The shit I go through, the assholes I deal with. I had to bring my yacht back to shore to fly to Germany to see Deutsche Bank.
I just love the idea of writing a letter to somebody who's way more richer than you. That's a great concept for me. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Too funny. Okay, so I'm going to get Joe ready. I'm just going to get his topic set up. And Joe, whenever you're ready with the topic of coupons, which is the opposite of philanthropy.
No, this is a great topic. I know a lot about coupons. I love this post, this prompt, because coupons as just a general topic is amazing to me, simply because it's like a prize. It's like the dairy company was like, milk is $3 a gallon, but for you, if you find this little golden ticket, you can save 35 cents. That's right. Yeah. Like Nikes, $1.99 a pair. But for one weekend only, if you find this coupon, you can save $33. Is this a scam? Is this something that the newspaper company thought up? They're like, listen, guys, our sales are bad. Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna hide coupons in the newspaper, and people got to cut them out, and they can save money on the purchases that they were gonna make. All right, and this is how we're gonna revive newspapers. It's just a scam. So you're really not saving any money in the long run, because you got to go and buy the $2 newspaper to save 33 cents on the Nikes. I don't know. It's ridiculous. The other day, I bought a pizza online, and they give you the option of different specials, different coupons you can use. So at the end, I was checking out, and I applied one coupon, and I noticed the other coupon would actually save me 18 more cents. And I couldn't just apply that coupon. So I actually had to cancel the whole order, log back in, reorder everything to save 18 cents. It took me an extra 35 minutes to do all this. But I'd be damned if they were going to short me 18 cents. That's just how crazy I am about coupons. And I mean, I'm a father of 4, so I got to take every opportunity that I can to save any bit of money. When I go shopping, I'm a hunter gatherer, so I'm looking for the most bang for my buck. And the other day there was a coupon for bulk oats, like a bulk cereal. I just brought the whole 55-gallon drum home. I mean, it's 50 cents a pound. You can't beat that. We're going to be eating Lucky Charms for a year. No problem. It's going to go stale before we finish, I'm sure. My kids love to give me coupons on like Father's Day, and I think it's stupid because there's basically nothing I want from them requires a coupon. But they tend to think so, like a free breakfast in bed. Free breakfast in bed is a scam because they can't cook shit. So like I actually have to get up, cook my breakfast, help them serve it to myself, and get back in bed and enjoy it. And then I got to clean up after them. They're too lazy. They don't know how to do the dishes right. I think it's stupid. Or a coupon for a hug. What the hell am I going to do with a coupon for a hug? No kid. I've had a coupon for you to get the hell out of here. Leave daddy alone for 5 minutes. What about sex coupons? Anybody ever get a sex coupon from their spouse? You know, spice up their relationship. Yeah, I hear that groan. Ugh, stupid. I'm married. I get a coupon. Have you seen the list of contingencies that anything that could go wrong? I mean, you know, yes, you can cash in this coupon for sex unless it is the third Tuesday of the month, unless it is a bank holiday. Unless I have a headache. It's like, come on. What's this coupon go? There's blackout dates on my coupons. Bullshit. Anyways, you guys have been great. I've been Joke Daddy. Thank you.
Good job with the coupons. Great stuff. So I wrote a shitload of things, surprisingly, because I know more about coupons than philanthropy. So the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory you put the golden tick. Right away, I thought of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, the worst fucking prize. So like you don't win to get to the factory, but you get like $10. You get to be at the factory for like 10 minutes or whatever, like a coupon equivalent to that would be. I wrote some dark shit. Like, do you think Wayfair had coupons?
Holy shit! Buy this cabinet, get this chat free.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Then I got
it's a whole new term to BOGO.
Then it gets darker from here. I wrote down you wrote sex coupons, and I was going right there too. And I feel like that. First of all, I put down is that an expiry. Can it be used at a competitor's?
Nice.
That's one coupon you don't want to find the paper. And then I put down that's one coupon you don't want to use for Black Friday.
Oh man.
That's all I got. That was a fun set.
God, that was great.
This is good. Oh, the competitor. Can I use this with a competitor?
Yeah.
Price match.
I like the way that you said at the end, like you. I can't remember exactly what you said, but you said like it wouldn't, or it was like. But I like to think that you could use the opposite too in that case. Like I can't remember exactly what your words were, but like
Blackout dates part.
Oh no! I think it's the Black Friday. Using the coupon on Black Friday. Maybe you might not want to, but maybe it might be like, yeah, I definitely want to spend that on Black Friday, right? Like, I think you could go either way with that, and it would still be funny.
You could make a joke too about like I got a thing and I can use it on Black Friday, but you give it a bunch of other guys the Black Friday ticket too, or some shit like that. If you want to make that joke. I gotta be sixth in line on Black Friday.
The line was really long on Black Friday.
Everybody had a coupon. Oh shit!
Although long in Black Friday is just punching down. I think.
I'm just gonna say too with the sex coupons, you can always make reference to like I always go in, man. It's always out of stock. I got to get a rain check. They never call me, right? Like that kind of thing.
Out of stock.
Right, like you just go in for that blowjob. So like, no, none left. Right? Here's your rain check, man. Come see me next week.
So somebody's out test driving that right now.
We got snuggles.
Yeah.
I love that. That's a good concept.
Oh god, that was great. Like, y'all took my ideas for the whole sex thing right there. Like the two of you, I was like, that was literally what I said, because I was sitting here just like, yeah, this blackout dates, this black eye dates, this Black Friday dates, just going down the list here. So that was my main idea. But you said something about getting the most bang for your buck because you're a hunter gatherer.
Yeah.
And instantly my brain was like 1 spear, 3 elk.
Oh,
Blah.
man. Nice.
I was just like, I need a offshoot before you come back to coupons. Just be like, I'm tired of always having to get 1 elk. I gotta get 3. I've been doing coupon in the old school way. Just setting up traps. And then I don't know if Canada has Harbor Freight. I don't know if that's a store chain you guys have.
No.
Okay.
No.
It's
No, but I'm not in Canada, so I get it.
okay.
Let's go.
So Harbor Freight,
Right.
right? They give you okay. So Harbor Freight is basically a tool store. You can just get a bunch of tools there, and they do not stop sending me coupons. Like all they do are send me coupons. So Harbor Freight is single-handedly ruining the newspaper business by always giving out free coupons for all their stuff.
Yeah.
So this should
Somewhere
be
in the world, a forest is just decrepit and fucking animals are losing their homes just so you can get a Ridge saw for $29.99.
Exactly. I just wanted there to be a coupon war where the newspaper coupons and the Harbor Freight coupons are weighing each other out. And
Oh,
you're
man.
just waiting for the aftermath. So yeah, I was just thinking that. Just I love that topic. That was beautiful all the way through.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. You can do something funny like that. Yeah, like there's 33 species have now gone extinct, but in other news, Harbor Freight sets world coupon record. Yeah.
Oh man,
Where are you guys, Will and Joe?
I'm in North Carolina.
Okay, sick.
Washington, Pacific Northwest.
Oh,
Okay, nice.
B-dub.
Nice. I'm in Victoria, so we're not too far away.
Yeah, yeah. Let us up, I'll come up and do an open mic. Let us in.
Just across the pond. What part of Washington?
I'm in Tacoma.
Okay.
Seattle, Tacoma. I work in Seattle, but yeah.
Cool.
I thought of another joke, but I don't know if it's a little weird. But I mean, I'll say it. I'm just saying it might be a little because I feel like they're like to me like people who use coupons are like probably the best example of the least fatal, the least fatalities of a form of natural selection. Yeah, I know it's a weird thing because I'm just trying to think like because you don't have a choice in coupons like you have to get these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like there's something there like you're being assigned what to buy. You can't use a coupon for something other than like we're trying to get rid of this shit. We don't want it. Maybe not natural selection as a bad choice of words, but the premise of like we don't want this shit. You can have it for only $2 off. That's a vibe that I get. Like you're getting a deal, but you're not really getting a deal. You're just getting like overstock or someone else's shit.
Like I didn't want it, but geez, I saved $10, so
yeah,
what the hell not?
And that's the people's mentalities. Like I don't use. Sometimes I use a coupon. I don't even like the shit I buy, but like, oh, I'm saving a fucking $2.
Right.
My
And the
dad
other day I
complains
buy,
all the time about because if you spend $200 at Superstore, you get like a gift basket. So everyone's moved out, but my mom will still spend like $200 on food just so she can get like a fucking men's deodorant pack, and it's like,
Right?
Yeah.
Like $5 off. I don't know what I need a new ring for, but I mean, what kind
I
of deal?
don't know what I need to do for
It's a chew toy. Chew toy.
that's gonna be. We need to start wearing those in our ears because kids are wearing '90s shit earrings again, like paper clips and crosses. We need to bring it back. The older generation pierce our ears with Nuva rings.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did have
good.
another comment too, actually. On
Please.
so, Joe, I guess in one part of your skit there, it was saying about something about like that 18 cents. That I can't remember exactly what it was, but I wrote down like I make X number of dollars an hour. That 18 cents. They tried to keep it from you, but I spent like a half an hour, so it really cost me like $8 to get my 18 cents back. But I'll be damned if I'll give them that 18 cents. Like you'd rather take
It's
the
the
hit,
principle,
right?
It's the principle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I like that. That's good. I made
And-
notes, but I'm definitely making that a note.
Another thing I thought, like after hearing everybody else's feedback too, was about the coupon and how like they print so many, and then you could be like they print so many because the value is shit. Like you need like 10,000 coupons just to save like 71 cents, and that kind of furthers the point about tearing down all the trees and stuff. Like because they need like why not just put out one coupon for like $1.50, right? But, like just
I
give me.
just thought. Sorry, go ahead, Brad. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say like just give me the coupons I need. Like I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah.
I just thought of more to the sex coupon joke, where it's like I don't know how you gotta phrase it, but pretty much it's like you know, I don't even like, you know, I try to you know, use a coupon on a sex doll because it costs too much due to inflation.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I had to think about that.
Inflation.
I'm proud of that. I just thought of that.
That's a good one.
That's
Yeah,
clever.
thank you, geologist Will.
Got some smart people in the room.
How would you get it set?
Sorry, sorry. I was going to say original G because I'm sorry. I'll stop. Because the geo. I'll stop. I'm in such a weird mood right now. I'm such a nerd. Okay. Original geologist. Okay. It's so cool. I just never met a geologist before.
Yeah, we're out here.
The only one I knew was Randy Marsh from South Park. But again, I mean,
Fucking Stan.
what's that?
I was just thinking you said South Park. My brain was like, that's right, Stan.
Stan? All right. Sorry, I'll stop. I told you guys I was tired ahead of time, but we're doing this. So we had a great first first round of assigned topics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a quick ad to promote the show we have tomorrow that Joe that was on a couple months ago. And then we'll do our dealer's choice, where we do topics that we wanted to do and not ones that we were necessarily assigned to do. So we'll be right back. This is to promote Turbo Comedy, which is tomorrow and the Monday after. Then we have a winner. So here we go.
This is The Workshop, and welcome to Turbo Comedy, where 8 comedians from The Workshop compete to see who can write the best short set in a short time. We then vote to send our favorite comedian to the final round. Comedians will have to work quickly to put together comedy bits, as each comedian only has 1 hour to write about a randomly assigned topic. They then have to perform their 3-minute set for the group. Once everyone's performed, we'll all vote online for our favorite comic. At the end of the tournament, we'll crown a winner, and whoever has the most votes will win a whopping $20. Get ready, it's time for Turbo Comedy.
Is a great video, and I thank you, Jester, for making it, because I'll never get sick of doing that. It's beautiful. Gorgeous piece of work. And yeah, Turbo Comedy is a very fun show. I think Joe can attest for that.
It is great.
Thank you, Joe. That's all I needed here. So tomorrow it's 8 p.m. EST. We had Turbo, and then 10 o'clock p.m. EST, we have the workshop. So it's going to be a fun-filled day of comedy. So with that being said, let's do round 2 of the workshop, where we have what I call dealer's choice, where that's the material that we want to work on, except me, because I was not prepared to host tonight. So let's put Will. Did you have some material, Will?
I do. I got some old stuff. You guys might have heard before. Maybe you, Scott. I don't know about everybody else, but
it's been a while. I probably forgot it.
Yeah. So I gotta whip it out because 2021 finally mics are back. So I'm like, oh god, okay. So super new stuff. My friend just went in for surgery. He's getting weight reduction surgery, so they're putting a sleeve on his stomach so he can't eat as much to help him lose weight. Great goods, where we know we're worried about him, but he's doing okay now. And when he was in the operating room before he went under the knife, he said, hey, here's a link so you guys can check on my progress. That confused me because I thought I was going to see a live stream of this happening. And I was concerned because, sir, I don't want to see a Venmo link come up like, yo, pay for my surgery. It's happening right now. I was terrified. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, wait, why don't doctors do that? And I'm like, that's probably a liability thing. Like, you don't want it to be something turned to a choose your own adventure surgery where you're just like, you get 2 choices. You're like, do I cut the red vein or do I cut the blue artery? Choose now. And then you just wait a minute and then blue artery. I think he's going to die. Let's put that back. Okay, let's go back. You can't go back. Not like the choose your adventure books where you had your thumb and your fingers in like 16 pages.
Yeah.
So you could just figure out which way you're going to go and then go back. You can't do that. Okay, so that's that one. I was talking to my little cousin. He was getting made fun of because he doesn't like playing basketball or soccer. He likes playing Frisbee. And I'm like, yo, I love playing Frisbee as a kid. And he was like, they keep making fun of me because I don't play with balls. And I'm like, do you see how that sounds? Like, they're making fun of you because you don't want to play with balls. And there's nothing wrong when playing with balls, but there's something wrong if they're making fun of you about it because you're playing with a disc. Wait a minute. I'm not necessarily sure if that's better, but I guess the finger motion is different, so that's okay. But so that's that one. That was all this week. Old one that I'm trying to work out is hiccups don't make any sense to me. Like hiccups were nature's way of eliminating the human race. And somehow we bypassed it. Because think about it, you can't be in a hunt, hiding in the brush, looking for antelope, and then one of your teammates is, nope, gone. Like that's it. The whole hunt is screwed. And you can't be hiding in the brush, hiding out from predators, and you're like, no, you're done. You're dead. You're dead. There's no way to get away from that. It's absolutely insane. And then, of course, the remedies to cure hiccups had to evolve too, because you can't scare somebody out of hiccups when you're being hunted. That doesn't make sense because they're going to be like, ah, and then they're like, oh no, attack. And it never made sense to me. So hiccups, I feel like were the way to cull the human race, and we somehow bypassed it, and that's why we're still the dominant species on this planet. So just remember that. Remember, you get a hiccup, you could be hunted. That's it. That's a life lesson to learn from that. Also about being hunted, I found out that hyenas have that weird little call they have because it was at one time used to mimic human laughter because we were their main prey. And that then tells me that I can go to a zoo and do my set and get the same amount of laughs because the hyenas will be on my side. And I'm like, that's fantastic. I like that. The last one I'm going to end on tonight is take that back. Ouija boards are interesting because we don't use them correctly. Like we don't ask them the right questions. No one's asked a Ouija board who killed Tupac. Why? I feel like you should just straight up ask it. Like just get the answers you want. Just like, look, you have sex unprotected with a girl. Yo, do I have herpes, bro? Just tell me. Like, let me know. Let me know now before I go through this. It makes no sense. Lastly, I'll end with this old scund. My name is William Thomas. William Thomas Jr., but I'm the third one in my family with this name. And I asked my pops, who's from the Caribbean, I said, Pops, I don't understand it. I'm the third one. I should be the third. And he looked at me and said, Will, me no think y'all want to be called William Thomas, the third boy. And that's my time.
That's funny.
Good stuff. Very, very funny. Oh man, I think I remember all the jokes. Yeah, I think I remembered one maybe, but yeah, like I did enough of these where I forget people's material, which is probably for the best. But yeah, very good set. That wasn't meant to be a shot on anybody.
No.
Okay, it's sort of like I like material. Okay, so I'm not sure how comfortable you are with because I know that what seems very serious for your friend's surgery. I feel like there's an opportunity for a fat joke if you want, or like some sort of slight. And he said sleeve on his stomach. I feel like it's like to hide his food. Like I don't know. Like I said, it's a little personal, so I didn't want to. Or just the opportunity was there. Mm-hmm. But maybe to like live stream, like the operation. Like it's like a Kickstarter surgery. Like in order to continue, you have to like donate. And then I was saying like there's like an Operation Board Game joke here too, right?
Oh yeah.
It's like that's what it's like. Where's the funny bone? I don't know. I never played Operation.
Oh my god,
that's a universal freaking thing. So I think there's a lot there for sure. And then I love your idea of the hiccups. I put down like hiccups as like the passive aggressive Tourette's. Because you don't swear or anything, you just want. I didn't write anything else to it, but I put sneeze because I feel like hiccups and sneezes are the same or similar. Mm-hmm. Well, they're not. You know what I mean? But they had the same result. I should say they get a response. And then when you said hyenas mimic human laughter, all I could picture was like a hyena. It's hard for me to say a hyena mime, like miming humans. It's a weird fucking thing, but that's what I thought of. And then I don't know how you want to approach. I just wrote down words, so you can form the joke itself. I put down Ouija board and then Jeopardy, like in the form of a question. So
I like that thought. That's awesome.
Yeah. Because like asking you a question and it's like, sorry, like who is not like I don't know, whatever you want to do with it, but yeah. That's all I got. But very funny stuff. You have a lot of stuff to build on for sure.
Thanks.
I had a couple, like a joke here, or not a joke, but just going off of what you were saying. But the Ouija board, and then you can like, I think you asked it like, do I got herpes? Just tell me now. And then it could be like, and you could be like, it went to the N, then the O, and you're like, oh, thank God. And then it went to the T, and then the Y, E-T, right? Like, I don't know, something like that. Like, right.
I like that. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, yeah,
Or
I
what if
like
you're right? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I like the William III bit because I have a shitty name joke too, and I'm like and I love accents. So you're like Caribbean accent is fucking like on point, and it's like it brings it all together because it's like it's what makes the joke. Because if it's just William III, there's nothing funny about that.
Mm-hmm.
But like the authentic Caribbean accent is like oh shit, it makes it fucking hilarious.
Awesome. Thank you.
I was just thinking with your Ouija board thing, like it'd be funny if like you want to get an answer, but like for some reason like your Ouija board had ads.
Oh man, shit.
That's hilarious.
Like click here. What the fuck did I click on? It's a fucking board. I don't understand.
It's funny because I had an updated part of that. I couldn't find it right now, but I was like, Ouija boards in the future, like they're going to be digital, so they're going to have ads, and you got to connect for like
There you go.
a month and a month service.
Like clickbait articles on a Ouija board.
That's right. Oh gosh.
Funny stuff, man. Well, that was really good. I like the bit about your buddy's surgery, weight loss surgery, and like the link to view the progress. I thought that was a great swing. I wasn't expecting to go that route, but you kind of went into it. But like, what if it was like you sponsor the surgery? You know, it's like to sponsor this incision today. Like,
I like that. That's
$5.99. You can.
You can name an artery after you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Like a name your own adventure. Like you remember those books? It's like, do we want to make a decision on the left side or the right side?
Exactly it.
It's like,
so this decision. $5.99.
The hiccup bit. That was really funny. I hate hiccups. I hate when people around me have hiccups. I hate when I have hiccups. So this one like really resonated with me. I think that it's like the original life hack. Like human beings have evolved past it, so you can kind of use that cliche term, life hack.
Nice.
But like, I just thought that whole concept was just really good. I didn't have anything. I don't think I wanted to add onto that. No, I just wrote down hiccup because that was fucking hilarious. And then the hyena part, how they mimic human laughter. I'm stupid, and I just went to like the Lion King.
Yes,
I'm thinking like the hyenas in there, and you could be like, which really didn't make any sense to me because like I've seen Lion King. There was no humans. Like, how did the hyenas know how to laugh like that? And, like, I think I call bullshit. I don't know.
That's funny. I like that. Oh god, how did they still laugh? That's funny.
What if the hyenas like they mimic human laughter, but like they've only seen humans that like aren't like the typical human like for example like they've only seen like fucking Gilbert Gottfried and Bobcat, like you know what I mean, like the weirdest like the most distinct laughers that no one laughs like.
Yep, I like
just like a Jewish woman laugh like
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
Like Peter
He's
Griffin,
so
like the watch
funny.
cartoons. Yeah.
Oh man.
Urkel, whatever.
Most terrifying noise ever.
You be outside to try to hunt and you say,
Oh man.
that's terrifying.
Have you guys seen that mimic bird or the lyre bird?
god.
Yeah.
Where it's like it takes like it can hear camera shutters go and it mimics the camera shutters and car alarms and it's dead on point. It's
Wow.
so creepy.
Terrifying. Oh, I gotta write that down. Griffin Hut. Okay.
I feel like if a hyena was about to attack his prey, like and it was like a fainting goat, the goat would be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Goat would be like,
fuck
wait.
off. I just saw that visual. I would laugh at this off. I mean, I'm probably eating alive, but like, fuck. It's just, oh.
I'm gonna use that. That is gold right there.
That's an easy laugh to do. Like, anybody can do that impression. you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Must be that nature documentary. Very funny stuff, Will.
Thank you.
Anybody more feedback before we get to the next comic?
Good.
All right. So, Brad, when you're ready, let me know. I'll start the timer.
Let's go. So one of the things I wanted to talk about was like visible ass cracks, man. You know, when somebody's like loading their groceries in their car or just bent over, you know, fixing your sink or something. I think it should be you're obligated to just drop a pencil in it, just to let them know, you know, like, hey, I can see your ass, and unless that crack's for sale, put it away. I don't know, something like that. And then the other thing I like to talk about too is, you know, talking about gas price. Gas prices are always going up, aren't they? Like here, it's like almost $1.50 a liter. But you know, like that's all right. Like I'm used to gas price going up. Well, what gets me is orange juice. Have you seen the fucking price of orange juice lately? That's like $5 a liter. I don't hear anybody complaining about that. I remember one time I was disciplining my son. I have a 4-year-old son, and here we don't say you're being bad or whatever, you know, we say you're making a poor choice. You know, so now whenever we do that, I gotta say, you know, son, you're making a poor choice. And I was doing this and my wife overheard me and she says, you know, daddy makes poor choices too sometimes. And I said, yes, and I've regretted them both ever since. Yeah, and then I thought to myself, you know, at a later time, like imagine if, like, maybe you're not getting the sleep you used to get or something. You're just miserable. You're in a rut, and you're thinking to yourself, like, if I got a divorce, she'd take the kid, and I could get some rest around here. You know what I mean? Like that. Like this kind of like two birds with one stone almost. Then the other thing I wanted to no, that's all I had, guys.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Good stuff. I have. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but I thought it was very funny that you talked about. Hang on, to you on the spotlight. You talked about visible ass cracks, and then accidental segue. You talked about gas. Gas prices going up. I'm like, is there a correlation here? Is it just me being immature? I don't know. I just thought that was very funny.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm just hitting the washroom.
Yeah, for sure. I got not much to add for the ass crack part. I put down when you put down the poor choice and stuff. I feel like it's the same connotation, like it's the same tone of I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Right. Oh,
That's the vibe. I didn't have much to add because I couldn't think of much. I really liked your regret poor choice joke. I regret both of them.
Right.
Like that's a very subtle. That's so funny. And I'm sorry I don't have much to add to that, but yeah, good stuff.
Thank you.
I totally got one thing, and it was just for the ass crack part. You were like, yeah, you could want to drop a pencil in it. I'm like, even my brain started laughing, and I was like, yeah, ass crack access. Like, I just want to know if it's a swipe or an insert.
Oh,
like, like that was it. I was like, that's gold.
Nice. I like that.
Swipe, insert, or now there's the tap option.
Yeah, that's right. It's a tap option.
Oh,
Thank you,
nice.
sir.
I was hoping someone said that.
Perfect, bro. That's beautiful. I always think about tap option. Yo, I'm poor. I can't afford that tap option.
I'm an ass man. Emotional.
That's hilarious. Oh, nice. Oh man.
You see this in the background? What is it? You see this picture back here? I don't know. I'm all confused. This ass on my wall.
Yo, I was gonna ask you too. I was like, yo, is that a gold mic or is that just your installation of the microphone too? I'm like, where are you at? You had it out.
Everyone always my basement always gets brought up, man. Like, what is this dungeon? This is my studio.
It's your studio, boom.
And my girl and her friend came over and they did that
Yeah, I was like-
booty challenge. And so on my walls, they had to wipe it off. Like there was too much paint. So they like went around all my walls. There's like a booty like every 3 feet.
I was just like, are those bras? I'm
That's
not gonna
funny.
say nothing. I was just like, it's
No. I usually move that, but the technical difficulties.
yeah, it's right.
But hey, I'm an ass man. No,
That's it. There it is.
Uh,
Oh shit! That's right.
Brad, that was a funny bit. I like your divorce bit about getting rest. I think
Right.
that's really funny. I've got kids, and so I kind of have a bit about, I get up at 3 a.m, not because I want to, but because it's the only time it's quiet.
yeah.
So that one really resonated with me. I'm like, oh, never really thought about divorce before.
But now that you mention it,
It's an option now.
How attached am I to half my shit?
yeah.
She's not going to let me do these workshops anymore. Keep planting these crazy ideas in my mind.
Oh shit!
That was very funny.
Thank you.
And what grade do you teach?
Yeah, no, this is my wife, man. She teaches English online, so
Oh, good cover.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah, right. I know. I just don't have anything to cover that up with, so I'm
It's
stuck.
okay. I'm learning. It's okay. I'm dyslexic,
Right.
so this is good.
James, you have anything that you want to add at all?
I like the transition from the pencil and then the gassing. That's a good idea from Scott. And yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Good job and comments in the set. All right, here we go. So, James, when you're ready, let me know and I'll put the timer on.
Cool. Yeah, I'll start it off. So I rewatched Peter Pan with my nephews the other day, and like, what a fucking terrifying experience that was. It's an hour and 15 minutes of a grown-ass pirate trying to kill a group of children. The way he's after those kids, I wouldn't be surprised if Captain Hook's first name was Sandy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jesus.
I like that. Who's from the Pacific Northwest? Was it
That's me, Joe.
Joe? Yeah. Like, do you notice like there's weird people around here that have like a bunch of hippie sayings? I noticed that my friend Amy, she likes to use the phrase 2 feet in a heartbeat. Like if I were to ask her how she was getting to Reiki, she'd say, "Oh, 2 feet in a heartbeat, you know it." And I don't like that saying because to me, 2 feet in a heartbeat sounds like the name of a third trimester abortion clinic with like an overzealous doctor.
Wow.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
Wow. That is beautiful.
We go in there, boys. I saw a news article about kids bringing guns to school, and they broke it down by race. White and black people came in first and second, respectively, because we got to stick together like that these days. And I thought about it, and I'd feel significantly safer if a black kid brought a gun to school. You know, white kids are always a coin toss because someone calls that kid with a trench coat and woodworking class a fag. Then it's like, hey, am I going to make a box to put my weed in, or am I going to make the 5 o'clock news? But if a black kid brings a gun to school, I'm never worried because he knows exactly which other black kid owes him $25. And that has nothing to do with me. I can mark myself safe on Facebook before the shot goes off. I'm fine.
Oh, Jesus.
And this is more of a story than a bit, but like I feel like I'm starting to get older because I got shingles last year, and it sucks. You have to take a prescription medication, and it's a whole thing. So I went to pick up my medication, and the pharmacy assistant, she was cute. She was really cute. So I tried to spin a little charm on the conversation, be a little friendly, a little funny. And she was having absolutely none of it. Stone cold facial expression, like I just committed murder in front of her. And I didn't know what was up, but I got home and took a look at my medication. And since it's used for different things, I tried to find the bit on shingles. And the bit on shingles, you had to peel it back. It was one of those peelers. And on the back, it said, it may also be used for shingles. And it said that on the back, because on the front of the bottle it said this medication is typically used for genital herpes.
Oh my god.
So this poor girl thought I just got diagnosed with herpes, and my immediate reaction was to just waft some herpy dick in her direction at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. And so yeah, that's how shingles went for me. All right, that's my time.
Oh, okay. Good stuff, man. Oh, whew. I'm still can't get over that Sandy Hook one.
That is great.
Wow, that was so dark.
So
So brilliantly,
Yeah, I'm a little morbid.
brilliantly written. That's like that. I
have you-
appreciate a really dark, well-written joke.
have you said that on stage before?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
man.
gonna be rough.
I've heard one other Sandy Hook joke, and the way you set that up was done very well, and not like the other one that I heard,
Was
but
it from
set
Alex
up.
Jones?
What's that?
I said, was the other one from Alex Jones?
I don't believe so. I'm not sure. It was about he's actually trans or something like that, and he's talking about needing to protect himself better out in these streets. He feels targeted, and so he went to a gym to try and learn some new fighting moves. And he was like, "Well, how do I take out X amount of kids and X amount of adults at the same time?" And the gym teacher was like, "Oh, you got to give him the old Sandy Hook."
Oh, no.
Man.
As long as you have the right like group of people, like if the audience is right, then it's fine. But yeah,
Yeah,
But
no,
that's
but
what-
your
that's what
setup was really well done, and
Yeah.
it came out of left field, so to speak, and so yeah, hats off to you. Well written, well done. Do it on stage. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Yeah,
thank you. Thank you.
Like I feel like any joke can be said with a certain finesse, and that joke had so much
Yeah.
finesse to it. And yeah, very, very funny. I didn't add too much because I didn't know how. I wrote one thing. It's a clean joke though, but it's like I do dad jokes a lot. Sorry. You said I got shingles last year. I got shingles last year. Yeah, I got them from my roof.
Oh man,
I know.
no, it's not bad.
That's
It's like
funny.
that.
Like I got shingles last year. Yeah, I got to do a new roof. This fucking sucks. That shingles bit is more of just a funny story than like a bit. Like I did it on stage a couple times, and it's like the concept is funny, but I don't think I'm really sold on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where it's like it's just kind of a funny concept. Like yeah, she thought you had herpes.
Yeah.
It's a time filler that I would hold on
Yeah.
to and develop a little bit more because there actually has a lot of elements to it. So I wouldn't dismiss it, and I would actually grow it a little bit because it could really be a spot that can just fill a void.
Yeah, if it's based on real shit, people can appeal to it more, and
Yeah.
you'll be more attached to it too.
Yeah, I definitely did get shingles, and that definitely did happen. So
I had a comment, like maybe you like it, maybe you don't, but like maybe you could tie in that the medication for your shingles said, like maybe put a time frame, like it should be good for like 25 years or so, but just like my shingles on my house, it comes back, like I had to redo it like every 13 years or something like that. I don't know.
yeah, like tie the reference in. Yeah,
Right. Anyway, other than that, man, like everybody said, man, your jokes were really well written with really hard like bits of laughter in there, man. I had a great time. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, your Peter Pan Sandy Hook reference was great. Your little hippie saying, 2 feet in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those little mug sayings as I call them. The little white girls have them on their mugs.
Yeah, Amy is definitely a white girl. She's not very little though. She's a bit thick, but all right.
So yeah, so that was great. Black kid with a gun. I thought that was great. I feel a little excluded because Mexicans carry guns sometimes. Too. We're more likely to stab you with a knife.
That's hilarious.
Less lethal. But I like where you went with that. However, I think it's too easy. The $25. Get a little bit more creative with it. Some J's. He slept with his girlfriend. Something a little bit more than just a dollar number. I feel like that's just like whatever. But something a little bit more personal might punch it up a little bit. But your set was great. Good job.
Awesome. Thank you.
I hate that I'm following you.
One last thing. I totally forgot this till just now. That 2 feet and a heartbeat thing. I love where you went with it. Don't change it. It was great. My brain instantly just went. He was like 2 feet and a heartbeat, and I'm like, that's not a serial killer. I was like, I just see you just walking down the side of a road, just dragging a body, and I'm like, oh. And then you said that, and I'm like, that's even better.
Yeah.
Keep it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I did that. I definitely did that one, and I had the ending like with an overzealous abortion doctor like Paul Bremer when they caught Saddam Hussein, and then I did the whole like ladies and gentlemen and like the fake abortion. I was like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him, and like I put the pull out, and I went over the top, and some people liked it. Like some people thought it was hilarious, and I actually had a date in the room, and then she was from India, and she was like freaked out. She's like, you know, you just did an abortion joke. And I was like, yeah, that was making it funny. And then I never saw her. I never saw her.
I was like, she's gone.
I saw her that night. And I was like, okay. Don't bring your dates to comedy shows.
Right.
Oh, I have stories about that.
I got thrown up. I wasn't supposed to go up. The dude came over who was running it and was like, yo, just go up for 3 minutes. Like someone dipped out. Come on, do 3 minutes. And I was like, okay, I'll do something new. And I was like, I'm a fucking idiot.
I headlined. They hated me within 20 minutes, and I had a date, and I had 40 minutes left to do, and it was fucking awkward.
Oh no!
If I do 5, it's one thing, but if I'm doing it an hour, it's a fucking gamble.
Yeah, it's a slow burn. Yeah.
Grand Prairie. Anyways, so that's a reference I made. Good set once again. You are a great writer, and like I said, I love dark comedy with. Like when Joe was talking about the person he knew that sounded like a reach, like he was going for that. With you, it sounded like you said, a misdirect. I love it's not so much shock humor; it's really well crafted, written joke, and I really appreciate when people do dark comedy with more finesse. So yeah, good stuff. Just wanted to say that. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. And we have Joe. Whenever you're ready.
All right. So, screw Johnson and Johnson. Let's just get that out there right now. No, they're screwing everything up, man. I can't go back to the way things were. Look, I work in the medical industry. I work in a medical facility, and for the past year and 2 months, it's been new regulation, new protocol every day, and I can't keep up, man. It's too much for me to deal with. Every day it's I got to wear a mask, I got to wear a face shield, I got to wear a gown, I got to wear gloves, and all this for what? To protect myself? No, I've been vaccinated. To protect my patients? Okay, maybe. Oh, did I tell you I work in an end of life facility?
Nah.
What are we doing? What are we protecting them from? Like, look I'm a capitalist, I guess, at heart. I'm all about turnover. Okay, let's get that bottom line. Let's get that dollar. I mean, every 2 weeks, that's a new room. Let's just get it, people. And the messed up thing is, like, if you die of COVID in an end of life facility, you've come into that facility with a pre-existing condition. You don't die of COVID. It's like COVID never happened. So really, who cares? I don't care. It's been spring break. Anybody take advantage of spring break? I don't know if they do that in Canada, but we definitely do that here. And everyone's been going on vacation, and I don't like that. I don't like vacation. See, because I got 4 kids. If I go on vacation, that's nothing more than a work trip. Like, I don't get why I have to spend thousands of dollars to fly my kids across the country to stay in some fancy resort, and now I've got to figure out how to entertain them 24/7. No, that's not a vacation. My wife is a stay-at-home mom, so when we go on vacation, I definitely give her some time off. You know, she gets mommy day. Why not? She deserves it. She works hard all the time. So she wakes up, it's mimosas in the morning. It's mojitos at lunch. It's margaritas for dinner. End of the day comes, I'm dealing with the kids. We've got crying, we've got laughing, we've got streaking up and down the hotel hallways, and I'm just tucking the kids into bed. That's mom. She's
That's hilarious.
just out there, man. It's crazy. You can't control them. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, have you guys ever gotten a bad gift? You know, like a real shitty gift? Like I moved into a house and somebody gave me a house plant. I didn't sign up for that. Like, now I got to keep this plants alive as if it's some sort of symbol of our relationship, of our friendship. And if I don't keep the plants alive, our friendship doesn't matter. That's a lot of pressure. I think that's stupid. I think the worst gift I got was a thank you gift. I got it from a one night stand. This girl called me and she's like, "Hey, I'm pregnant.
Oh,
Thanks for coming." I thought that was a bad gift. I didn't like that. One last thought I'll leave you with. I think it's messed up right now. If you state that you might be having some mental anxiety, maybe some self-harm, you get a 72-hour lockup. And I think that's just a little extreme, because my parents, when I was a kid, you know how many times they told me, "I brought you into this world, I could take you out." Like, that's a death threat. They've never gotten in trouble for that. I just think that the standards are really, really messed up. And I think that's a bad way to parent. Like, I'm 38 years old and I still fear getting the wrong gift for my mom. Like, can she still take me out of this world? Like, I've been married for 21 years and I've got 4 kids. Like, I don't think she has that domain over me anymore, but I could be wrong. So, hey guys, that's my time. Thank you very much.
Good job, Joe.
love it.
You got married
man.
at 17?
No, we've been together since I was 17.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a farce. We've been married for 15 actually, but we have been together for 21 years. And I have a 19-year-old daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was really good. I felt like there was an opportunity for a misdirect in your listing. They're saying like I wear masks, gloves. But I guess maybe you just want to go more serious route for a second, like which I totally get to.
No,
So I have to say something weird to put in there, like mask, gloves, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say strap on, but I don't mean it. I just like as an example of like a weird thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I loved your turnover joke.
That's great.
That's dark and beautiful. Because like I was reminded of something you're talking about how because they beat COVID because they're not going to have to worry about it. They'll die before. That's what you're probably getting at, right?
Yeah.
Like okay, yeah. Because I was reminded of some of the Simpsons when there was like the comment about the hit Springfield and then Patty and Sal, we beat cancer. Like
Yeah.
because they were going to die from the asteroid. That's what I was thinking about. I wanted to talk about. I don't know. Spring break applies to all seasons. Apply to Canada, Joe. Just in case.
I thought it was just summer and winter.
We get spring break. I don't because I don't party.
I burn like a motherfucker right now from the sun today. So
yeah, there you go. He's not in Calgary. He's in beautiful Vancouver Island.
Yeah, it's been 70 all week, and I'm burning. And
oh man, poor guys. Poor fucking guys.
Hey, listen,
are you in Calgary?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't it just fucking snow?
Yeah, it did. That's why I'm being that way.
Oh,
That's
no.
why I'm being facetious.
That.
I'm from Winnipeg though, so it snows like half the year, so I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Usually at Calgary, they get breaks in the winter. So Winnipeg is just winter and more winter. But back to your set, Joe. You're talking about how you like entertain your kids 24/7. I put down like you sound like a cruise comic for your kids.
Oh, shit, that's great.
And then I wrote it. I couldn't resist. You said like talk about one night stands. I wrote down like I hate one night stands, especially from Wayfair. I start with it. I had to take it back. I had to do it. But that's all I got, man. Very funny stuff.
Thank you.
I love the alliteration you did with the drinks with your wife. I caught that immediately. I was like, that's good. Margaritas, mojitos. I forgot the first one. But yeah, mimosas. Yeah, I like that. I was thinking about there's no I feel like that joke you did it great, and my brain was just trying to figure out a way for you to tie in entertainment with your kids to having them watch their mom run back and forth down the down the aisle naked before you tuck them in. I was like, there it
Minute
is.
to win it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we're playing Minute to Win It with Mom.
Exactly. But yeah, no, I love that whole set, dude. That was great. I just, yeah, that whole take me out. I brought you in this world. I'm like, oh, that's a flashback. That's great.
I knew at least one of you would get that. You're gonna be my man right there.
Great. I was like, yo, we 38. Let's go. We know this.
Whenever I hear that line though, I get the most graphic visual of like someone trying to like stuff you back in. That's what I always think about. It's a weird fucking thought.
Yeah, back to where you came from.
Exactly.
Not
I'm
like
like,
death.
no.
I prefer death, but I'm like not suffocation through the womb. You know what I mean? Like that's what I think about because like that's how you bring him in, you bring him back out. That's
Yeah,
Shrinks you down.
a weird fucking thought. I know, but
I can be like, look, Mom,
Right?
look, Mom, I don't think the stork can pick me up anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
Good luck.
That's I think that's a good thing. Yeah, the stork bit. I like the like your wife getting drunk and then the misdirection with the streaking in the hallways and all the crazy shit. That's gold because it misdirects it perfectly. You're thinking, oh, these like kids going fucking crazy, and then it's no, the wife has been drinking the mimosas and the mojito. So I like that bit.
Thank you. That's a hard one for me to convey because it kind of goes in two different places. I haven't been able to spend the time to lay it out. I've only done like 4 or 5 minute sets trying to work that one in there.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time I did it, man, it fell so far flat. Nobody picked up on it. But
I think there might be a bit too much
little
distance
differently each time.
Yeah, but I think there might be a bit too much distance between the drunken wife and then the running. I don't. How does it go exactly?
He labels out the drinks with the
yeah.
wife, what she's doing, and then lays out the when she's running back and forth while he's putting the kids to sleep. So I see it. There's time there that could be truncated. But how?
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, when you first said that, my prediction was you were going to say you were running naked. Like, that's what I assumed that's where the misdirect was going.
Okay.
So I thought that was even funnier that because I didn't suspect your wife. So I think that's really. But yeah, I think there's definitely a. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it that way. I knew where it was going, but like it was still funny. Like I didn't see. I didn't get lost in it. I only got lost. So I thought it was going to be you.
It could be you. It could be the wife. It could be you and the wife. Like it would be funnier if it was me and my wife, and then we had to quit running around naked, naked in the hallway.
Yeah, I mean, just because out of exhaustion from chasing the kids around all day. I'm exhausted. She's drunk. It's I'm on half an Ambien still from the flight in.
Yeah.
I had a couple of comments. Sorry. In the beginning, you mentioned like screw Johnson & Johnson, and then my mind went like screw Johnson & Johnson, which is a lot worse than it sounds, because Johnson & Johnson owns like 150 companies. So really, like screw all of them too, right? Like I don't know how many companies are under Johnson & Johnson, but I'm sure it's somewhere like that.
That's a lot.
But then you can also say about your work trip being like you're going on a vacation, you're spending so much money. It's not a vacation, but you're actually like locking yourself in a small cell with your family. So really you've gone from like bad to worse, right? You gotta spend all your time. Oh man, you gotta because you could even make a cell reference because you're sleeping in the same room as the kids sometimes, right? Like, I don't know. That's what would be where I go anyway. That kind of thing.
Sorry, I mean interrupt. I got this idea. I've been talking about like vacation, being stuck with your wife and your kids. So you went from being on vacation to a refugee.
Right. Yeah.
Well said.
You're
just stranded. Yeah.
Another comment I had was too about your house plant. And you're talking about like, is this a symbol of a friendship? And then you'd be like, so man, I hung that plant. Like I put a noose around the plant and like lifted it out of the soil a couple of inches or something, like just to see if that person would notice when they came back to your house the next time. And if not, then it's safe to say it means nothing to them, right? Like, I don't know. But yeah, no, that's kind of where my mind went a few times.
I like that. I hung the plant, like a double entendre, like our relationship. I hung it.
Right.
Hung it
Does a plant have a suicide note?
Right. Feed me, right? Like feed me. That's funny. Yeah. Terrible.
Oh, that's a graphic thought. I love it. Oh man. Anybody else?
No.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, this was a lot of fun, and surprisingly, I'm still tired, but man, I had a good time. You guys are very, very fun. And before we say our goodbyes, this is the time where we can shamelessly promote ourselves. So with that, we got some comments here. I don't know who this person is. Oh, this is from Twitch. Look at that. Maybe at the end, your wife or yourself kill the plants and how to make it go full circle. So really fun, great stuff.
We get back from vacation, the plants are dead.
Right.
Yep,
Oh,
there
man.
it is.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This is a pleasant surprise. I love that we're getting comments from different platforms.
Heck yeah.
Heck
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
fantastic.
us. We might get 3 viewers. All right. Awesome. Thank you. That's very funny. So let's promote all what we got going on. So, Will, do you have anything you wanted to share?
Yeah, I'm just getting my equipment set up, but I'm definitely doing more stuff on TikTok, and you can find me on most media platforms at QS Breezy. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you, Will. And Brad, do you have anything you wanted to plug or promote?
Yeah, sure. So my name's Brad, and I have a Facebook page, Bad Brad Comedy. You can follow me there. That'd be great. And guys, I just wanted to say this is one of the best workshops I've been a part of, and I wanted to say thanks to everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Brad. And it's because I'm here. I'm only half joking. You guys are an awesome panel. The chemistry is amazing in this for sure. James, what do you got promoting there, buddy?
Oh, big bag of fuck all. I don't even use social media. I have an Instagram, but it's like a personal account. But yeah, follow me at Citizen West.
All right. Thank you. I love the humble approach. Fucking nothing. But if you want to follow,
I'm on EI right now. I was a travel agent before this.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's been a big old pile of dog shit since March of last year.
Well, I hope things get better. No joke at all for anybody. I hope you all are happy and healthy and have a lot of sex. If that's your thing. And Joe, I don't know what I'm saying. What do you have to promote?
Nice segue. Thank you. Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at jgomez206. Or you can just look up the hashtag Joke Daddy on any social media, and you will be directed to me. Got a lot of stuff coming up in this next week, a lot of live in-person shows. So go to my socials to get all the information for that. Thanks for having me. It was great as always, Scott.
Yeah, it was great having you all. Legit, you guys were a lot of fun and made me less not wanting to host tonight.
Yes.
I really had a good time. And I guess I'll promote my shits, what I got going on. So we have the workshop every day, 10 p.m. EST. We have different hosts all the time, so keep it nice and fresh. For anybody who has to see the workshop or to call it the last part of this, we contact comics from all parts of the world. We give them a topic, 3 to 5 minutes to write on, about a week, give or take, 3 to 5 minutes to write on. And then we all get feedback and ideas and comments and pretty much stuff to help improve the joke. And then after that, every comic gets a second set of the material they want to work on, and vice versa. Do it all the same, and then it goes full circle. We promote what we're doing, and then that's it. As well as I have other shows coming up. We have Turbo Comedy. That's I got 2 of them left. I got one tomorrow and the one next Monday. What it is, 8 comics, the same comics every week. They have only 1 hour to write 3 minutes. Making them 1 hour to write 3 minutes on a random topic that's been assigned to them. And then after everybody performs, each comic anonymously votes for their favorite comic, which makes it a little bit interesting and takes a little pressure off of me for being a judge. And the winner at the end of it all gets, because it's a point system. So every time you get first place, you get 4 points or something like that. I don't remember what it was. I run it, but I don't remember. But it's something like that. So the winner overall, most points, gets $20 American, which is a lot more than you think in Canada. And I also, one more thing, I promote the Comedy Workshop podcast. We have 325 episodes, give or take, so I have enough to make a lot of content with. So with that being said, I have a podcast I release every Friday. It's at facebook.com/the Comedy Workshop. It's also available if you want to join the page, but it's also available to be heard at all major podcasting platforms. So the Comedy Workshop, I already have 5 episodes up right now. I accidentally subscribed for a year rather than a month, so it cost me a lot of money. So the more viewers I get, the better. The more listeners I get, the better. Just tell your friends and listen as well. Once again, thank you all. I think Joe already left, but that's okay. Thank you all so much for being a part. Oh, Joe's here. Oh, he's just a shy guy. You guys are amazing. It was a lot of fun. I hope to see you all again. And have the most wonderful of days, and hope you're happy and get sex. Have a good night, everybody.
Good to meet all y'all.
Yeah.
same.
Have a good night, guys.